I'm Greg Archer, and I'm on the red carpet. Make that brown carpet of the Comedy Central roast of Roseanne Barr, where I hear we're gonna rap Roseanne a new one. You know what? I'm sorry. Make that rip Roseanne a new one. My bad. So how does one rip Roseanne a new one?
A new what, sir? What kind of orifices am I leaving out here?
You gotta travel south.
Yes.
Her penis is much larger than mine, so you have to imagine a much larger penis. And then she spit. I won't spit on you guys, but...
Well, we're going to go after the obvious things. Her appearance, she's fat, she's whiny, she butchered the national anthem.
I'm not going to physically tear into her. We might hug at one point, but I don't think it'll get violent.
Like rip through her, like just a new one. Just punch a hole in through her chest, which is usually where you aim when you're punching through someone.
I hope we all can do it together, so it's like just a massive new one.
No, I'm just trying to make the best jokes I can. I'm not out for blood or anything. Yeah.
You're not gonna rip Roseanne a new one?
No. If I get any blood, it's not going to be menstrual because all the women are so old up there.
I don't know. It's just basically you show up and say whatever pops into your head and hope they give you a check and a free meal afterwards.
I mean, I guess you make fun of the fact that she's running for president right now. That could be a big one.
I feel like other countries will give us whatever we ask for just so they don't have to sit in a room and talk to Roseanne.
Yeah, I want to be just like her someday.
Do you?
Yeah.
Want to run for president?
That would be sweet.
Have a nut farm in Hawaii?
I'd like to be her vice president if she'd have me.
I guess if Roseanne was president, that'd be pretty good for jokes. Instead of running for president, she should try walking on a treadmill.
I mean, it's just really sweet that somebody stepped up and let Americans know it's cool to be overweight and uneducated.
I can't speak for you, but I love Roseanne because she's always been exactly herself and never shied away from that.
I'm very excited. It's going to be a blast as soon as I get in there and start drinking.
You're a Comedy Central roast virgin. How do you feel?
Like, virgins feel the night where they,
I asked Roseanne a question. Yeah, did it. Talked to her just like that. We were pals. She took me in. I didn't rip her a new one. I gave her my old one.
I've seen every episode of Roseanne. She basically raised me.
Yeah, it was like one of 3 shows that I wasn't allowed to watch.
How come?
I don't think they liked how real it was. It spoke the truth, and parents are afraid of children seeing that sometimes. But now I'm going back and watching them, and Roseanne's actually a really badass show.
They call her the domestic goddess. She said a lot of things housewives were thinking. Like, I love this one joke where she said her husband said, "I can't remember the last time we had sex." And she said, "I do remember, and that's why we haven't had sex in a long time."
Why do we love Roseanne so much?
Oh my goodness, because she's a legend and she's hilarious. And she doesn't apologize. I love her.
I think we're a very real family. I think the authenticity in dealing with having a hard time paying the bills and dealing with day-to-day life issues and not just going for the easy joke, but going for things that people can relate to and that they feel a part of.
She really wanted to shake things up, and I think people still respond to that. And just, having a family represented in such an honest way, I think is really what people are drawn to about the show.
She's not afraid to be herself, and she's a total badass.
She basically empowered a lot of people, especially who have carpeting like this. I grew up with carpeting like this and houses like that, lived Midwestern, and, we're kind of the fabric of industrial America, and she kind of spoke for them in a really powerful way.
I'm ready for the pain. Bring it. Bring it, bitches.